Is retiring early the key to living longer? This topic came up in a video by Taylor Demars, a certified financial planner, who made a great video about working past 60 and how you reach a point of diminishing returns.
I've seen firsthand the impact that working past age 60 can have on your retirement. And that's exactly why I'm making this video today, to make you aware of this cost and show you how you can use this knowledge to build your dream retirement.
So I became very curious when I saw this video come up in my feed, and I feel like Taylor is talking to me and potentially my audience with his messaging. Basically, he talks about the impacts of working past 60 and how you're penalizing your finances, your health, and your lifestyle by doing so.
One of the most striking patterns I've discovered in helping clients plan for retirement is what I would call the hidden cost of working past 60. It's a financial and lifestyle penalty that most people don't even factor into their retirement decisions. It's a game changer when you see it, and it's something that I wish most folks understood before they hit that milestone. Now, the hidden cost of working past age 60 is a collection of the financial, health, and lifestyle penalties that people pile up when they delay retirement unnecessarily. And not because they have to, but because anxiety drives them to keep going. And these costs often outweigh the benefits of working longer, yet they're completely overlooked in conventional retirement discussions.
Well, you may ask, if I'm working longer, won't I have more money for retirement? But that's not necessarily the case. In other words, you reach a point of diminishing returns the more you work.
I'll tell you about a client I had named Tom, 62-year-old accountant who was dead set on working 2 more years to secure his retirement. He figured more paychecks would equal a bigger peace of mind, but when we sat down and modeled it out, we factored in things like taxes, missed Roth conversions, and lost Social Security optimization. And those 2 years only boosted his retirement income by $300. That's $300 a month for 2 years of his life. He was stunned, and honestly, I was pretty surprised as well, and as are most people when they see the real numbers broken down. This gets overlooked because traditional financial and retirement advice is laser focused on the benefits of accumulating your funds, having more years and more savings without showing you the other side of the ledger.
Taylor goes on to talk about declining health returns and how you're not getting any healthier while you're working longer. He says that retiring early can help you lower stress and give you more time for self-care. And when I heard him say self-care, then I realized exactly where the Pulse, this channel, this audience fits into his equation.
And then there's another factor of declining health returns of working more and more years versus just retiring. So picture this, you're grinding away at your age 65 and you're stressed from deadlines when you could be easing into a life that lets your body actually recover. Research actually backs us up.
And what he's really saying is retire earlier so that you have more time to take care of yourself. And what I've been saying the whole time here is pay attention to your diet, your exercise, sleep better, take some healthy dietary supplements so that you will feel better, so that you will be healthier. So I feel like we have something to offer to this message, and I think you should take a look at his video. I'll put a link to it in the description below, and consider the things he's saying. And if you'll factor in the things that we talk about here and that many of you are doing, many of you are eating healthy, many of you are exercising and are more active. One of the biggest dangers in retirement is that oftentimes people become less mobile because they're not as active. They don't have to go out and work. So whether you're going to take his advice and retire early, I'm saying that you should start planning for that time by being even more active, by making sure that your body's going to be prepared for retirement. And hopefully you will be able to take his advice, retire early, and be more active and utilize that time to diet, exercise, and take some supplements. I'm talking about natural ingredients that exist in the food supply, exist in our bodies already, but we get and we make less of it as we age. As we get older, we're no longer able to metabolize our foods as well, so we derive less benefit nutritionally from our foods. And our body stops making certain things. And levels of NAD and vitamin D and magnesium reduce as we age. So by supplementing those, we can help return our body to a youthful state so that we can then fill in that picture that Taylor paints of a retired person with lots of time, but we want to make sure that person is healthy as well. The supplements that I take are all in the description. I get them from DoNotAge. There's a link as well, Pulse, that'll save you 10%. All of that's in the description. So you could watch his video, you can watch more of my videos here on this channel, and you can get a better picture of what I'm talking about. If you put these two messages together, I think we're really onto something. I think that by retiring earlier and smarter and working part-time if need be, can create the time for you to do more for yourself and for your self-care. The irony is, Taylor says, your early 60s are probably your last best shot at peak physical capability. I had lost my peak physical capability at age 55, so I wasn't even going to make it to my early 60s and have that peak capability. But because I started a routine of supplementing and boosting my NAD levels with NMN, for example, I was able to get that focus and energy back. Now I've turned 60, and his message about my retirement has got my attention and got me thinking about, what am I going to be doing the next 10 years? But the difference between when I was 55 and now that I'm 60 is primarily that now I know I'm going to be active enough to make more fulfilling plans for my 60s and hopefully 70s. Anyways, that's what we talk about here on this channel, and I hope that you'll subscribe, like this video, and I hope you'll check out more of my videos so that you'll not only retire earlier, but retire healthier. Thanks for watching.